Fully vaccinated? Then you don't need to wear a mask anywhere at Universal Orlando. Not fully vaccinated? Hey, then you don't need to wear a mask anywhere at Universal Orlando. Tons of little things, creepies, pay rises, and as it's a slow news week, the complete guide to Bilge-Rat Barges. This is episode 458 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hey everybody, welcome back to Podland, where we like to pod. We like to potty over here.
We like to cast pods.
Hey, you haven't been introduced yet.
Oh,
Everybody
sorry.
quiet.
I'm not here.
No laughing, nothing. This is a serious podcast.
I've finally got Chris. He's like the teacher has now become or whatever it is.
Yeah, I would just shut up.
Everybody just blew it up. All right, I guess I got to introduce you guys. So, joining me, I got Lee.
Hello, everyone.
Tracy.
Hello, everyone.
And the person who started all this, ruining this. Just kidding, Michelle. Michelle.
Hello. And technically, Lee snickered before I said anything. Just want to say.
All right, everybody's on timeout. Everyone. All right. Let's get this party started. Actually,
Yeah.
Tracy.
Yeah.
Let's go to a different direction real quick.
Yeah. We have some sad news. It was brought to our attention last week by a listener that one of our former guests, Johnny Porto, also known as Johnny Awesome, you may remember, he passed away last year. We've just found out, quite sadly.
Aw.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Wasn't very old, was he?
No, I think he was in his early 20s.
Early
We talked about it, didn't we, Chris,
yeah.
when I told you about it?
Yeah, he had to be early 20s.
Yeah.
he
Oh my
was
goodness.
young cat.
He was. He's the guy that rode ET 56 times. Wow.
Yeah.
That was in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. 56
Yeah,
times in
one
a
day.
row. Wow. That's
a hero for me right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to break that record. That should be his.
That's pure hell for you, Tracy.
Yeah. It was complications of an illness,
Yeah.
apparently. So,
But it's
you know,
just,
yeah. It was a memorable guest.
we had an absolute blast with him.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
awesome. Oh,
Lots
that's
of
what Johnny Awesome.
energy.
Yes, he
Yeah.
really did.
Yeah.
Something we haven't got right here tonight.
I mean, yeah. If you want to go back and listen and remember Johnny, he was on episode 322.
Yeah, I think the video of him
Um,
recording when we were talking to him as well is up on his YouTube channel,
Yeah.
which I'm not quite sure what it is.
No, I'm sure we
I'd
can
probably
find
look
it
up
on
Johnny Awesome. You'll
Yeah.
find it.
Yeah.
It was easy to find when I
Yeah.
went on there.
Yeah. So yeah, we just wanted to mark it and say our thoughts and condolences are with his family.
Yeah.
You know, it's sad and shocking news.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just another
Never-
nail in the bedpost of 2020, innit?
Yeah.
I know
Something
that
like that.
doesn't mean what I think
You
it means, but you
mixing
know
your
what I mean.
metaphors, but yeah, sad news.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move things along here with some little things.
And I'll prepare you. Seth's been off a month. It's a long one.
So it's little things.
It's
Lots
long.
of things. Love it.
Hi, this is Seth Kabursky, author of the unofficial guide to Universal Orlando. I've been away for a few weeks at the Orlando International Fringe Theater Festival, but now I am back and I've got a huge load of new little things to talk about. First and foremost, the big news over recent weeks. Universal Orlando has relaxed its social distancing and health safety restrictions. Most notably, face masks are now optional both indoors and outdoors for all guests who are fully vaccinated. And because they do not ask for proof of vaccination, that on a practical level means that face masks are optional for pretty much everyone. Walking around the Universal parks, I've noticed maybe 10% of adults are now still wearing their face masks. I will admit it feels a little odd after over a year of being made to wear them indoors and out at the theme parks to now not be wearing them at all, but it does make indoor dark rides, especially the 3D ones, a lot more enjoyable. Along with the loosening of restrictions, hotels are opening back up. Endless Summer Surfside Inn and Suites reopened at the end of May, and the Aventura Hotel is scheduled to reopen on June 16th. Another thing that has been reopening are single rider queues inside Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios Florida. At this time, almost all of the single rider queues have reopened, including Spider-Man and Transformers, which were some of the last to reopen. The only exceptions right now are Skull Island Reign of Kong, Jurassic Park River Adventure, and Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. At this time, those three are still not accepting single riders, but all the other attractions, including the Velocicoaster, have been using their single rider lines. Over in Universal Studios Florida, they are gearing up to celebrate the Tokyo Summer Olympics, which were supposed to be held in 2020, but will instead be kicking off at the end of July. Right now, you can enjoy some Japanese food from temporary tents that have been set up around Music Plaza near Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. I can definitely recommend the takoyaki, even though it is not made with taco, but instead ebi. For those of you who are English speakers, they are small grilled balls of shrimp, normally made with octopus, but this version is a little more tender and just as tasty. Only thing to be aware of is that they are made fresh and can take 5 minutes or more to prepare. So
5
be
minutes?
prepared to be patient.
Wow.
If that whets your Olympic appetite, Voodoo Donuts is also selling a special set of colored donuts. You can collect them all to have the complete Olympic rings logo. While we're talking about Universal Studios Florida, here are a few things that I've noticed around the park. Bruce the Shark, the icon of the former Jaws ride, had the rope returned to his mouth. The statue, which hangs near Chez Alcatraz, was refurbished earlier this year, but the rope that goes through the figure's mouth had not returned initially. I'm glad to say it's back, making photo ops look a lot better. On the opposite side of the studios, in Kid Zone, Fievel's Playland has reopened, including the water slide. However, many of the nets and climbing tubes are still blocked off, much as they are over at Camp Jurassic. And right next door, DreamWorks Destination is running inside of the old Barney Theater. This is a character dance party and meet and greet with friends from Kung Fu Panda, Trolls, and Madagascar. Here's a tip. The show runs continuously, and they trade out characters about every 20 minutes. The characters enter and exit with a big dance number, and if you're there for one of the transitions, you will get to see 2 different sets of characters. Heading over to Islands of Adventure, there is of course lots of activity in Jurassic Park, where the Velocicoaster officially debuts on June 10th. I'm pleased to report that most of the interactive items in the lower level of the Discovery Center, which is also doubling as a Velocicoaster gift shop right now, have been reactivated, including the fun kiosks where you can get a sample of your blood mixed with some dino DNA and see what you would look like as a dinosaur.
What,
as
really?
well as the Jurassic Quiz Show, which recently had its video projectors upgraded. Hopefully this is a sign that the raptor egg hatchings will return soon, and the rest of the items in that Discovery Center will get some much-needed updates. If you are looking for a fun Velocicoaster souvenir to take home, and you don't want to spend as much money as some of the items in that gift shop cost, check out the pressed penny machine near the drawing machines at the exit of Jurassic Park River Adventure. They now have a Velocicoaster pressed penny that you may want to collect. While we're talking about the Wizarding World, a couple notes. The Ollivander's Wand Shops in Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade have returned their shows to half capacity, or about 14 guests per show. Previously, they had been loading only 1 party per show, so that someone from that party was always guaranteed to be chosen for the wand selection process. Now they've gone back to mixing parties with up to 14 people, so your odds of being selected for that wand have been reduced. Meanwhile, over at the Hogwarts Express, all train cabins are now being filled to full capacity, with different parties being mixed in a cabin. During the pandemic, it was only 1 party per cabin, but now they should be able to move a lot more guests along the train line. A few quick dining and shopping notes. Over at Universal Studios Florida, the Classic Monsters Cafe, which had been closed and being used as a team member break room, is now open again to guests on weekends. And even better, the bar seating at Finnegan's has also returned. And you can once again sit at a bar stool and enjoy your Guinness. And over on Hollywood Boulevard, the Prop Shop, which stocks items that have been decommissioned from former Universal attractions, is once again open for all your collecting needs. Last but certainly not least, Universal Orlando recently updated their early park admission calendar, and 2-park early park admission will be returning to both Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure starting on June 14th. That's expected to run through August through the busy summer season. Over at Islands of Adventure, you'll be able to ride Hagrid's, Forbidden Journey, Flight of the Hippogriff, and Amazing Spider-Man, but not the Velocicoaster, which will not open until the rest of the park opens. However, one change is that at IOA, Ollivanders is listed currently as an operating attraction, whereas previously that was not available during early park admission at Islands of Adventure. Curiously, right now Ollivanders is available during EPA at Diagon Alley, but is not listed as open on the website. So we'll just have to wait till June 14th to discover what exactly will be open. Okay, that will do for this time. I'll be back in another couple weeks, but until then, you can find me at theunofficialguides.com, where you can pick up a copy of the Unofficial Guide to Universal Orlando 2021. Until next time, I am Seth Kaburski, and I'm keeping an eye on all those little things at Universal Orlando for you.
Whew.
There is a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the thing that surprised me the most was the single rider lines are opening. Well, that's not the surprising part, but why not open it at Hagrid's where it needs it the most?
Probably because they still want So here's my thoughts behind it. There's a lot of talk going on in the annual pass holder groups and other groups that once Velocicoaster opens, the wait times for Hagrid will drop. I think Universal still want to show that Hagrid's is still the draw that it was, and that it's still going to be up there with Velocicoaster, even though it is. But if they see wait times drop, it sends out a message. So I think they want to keep wait times higher than they would be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's convoluted.
It's like the club not letting people in to make it seem like it's packed.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're doing. That's an interesting theory.
I mean, I don't know. It could, but
Yeah.
It just seems like of all the rides, that's the one that could use that single rider line the most.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
But
I also wonder if they're going to take, now that they're doing the single rider lines, if they're going to start taking out those barriers
They have
on the rides.
They've gone on Skull Island, Reign of Kong. I know that much.
They're gone
Yes.
on the bus?
Yes.
Okay.
So I would assume that on Fast and Furious they're gone as well.
Thank God.
That would make
Oof.
sense.
Yeah. My favorite.
I know.
Come on, how have we started talking about single rider lines? I don't want to get too much into it because I saw there was quite some, I will say, debate on the Facebook page when I posted it. But masks are now optional, right? I don't have an issue with that, but it's this weird thing.
Well, no, because that's down to the individual. If you're not comfortable, you leave your mask on.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm actually surprised. Am I surprised? I don't know. Like you said, 10% of guests are still wearing them outside. I'm kind of surprised it's not more, but then I'm also surprised that it's not less. I know that contradicts itself. But anyway, it's the weird thing of, for fully vaccinated, that they went to the thing of saying fully vaccinated guests don't have to wear masks. But we can't ask you for it. So in other words, everyone doesn't have to wear. It's just so weird.
So that's the way that it is everywhere here now. Is that at all happening in the UK?
We don't have to prove that we're vaccinated for anything. And
Well, no,
masks-
but I mean, like, are stores saying that fully vaccinated guests can?
No.
Nope.
No, probably
If you
won't
go
happen here.
into a supermarket or any shop,
You have to wear it.
yes.
Actually, we don't
Okay.
now.
Yeah, they've still got signs up everywhere.
yeah,
that,
but
like
it's-
when I went into town at the weekend, the
Okay.
car mill still had them up that you have to wear a mask if you go inside.
Oh, no,
So
it's
here in
21st,
South
isn't
Carolina
it?
and Georgia and all the other southern states that I can think of, it's like that. It's just like that. They have signs out that say if you're fully vaccinated, you do not have to wear a mask.
No.
but at the same time, they can't legally ask if you're vaccinated.
Then what's the point?
Which I think is crazy because I know it's about human rights and stuff like that, but this is about the entire world's human rights.
It's just weird that as long as you're fully vaccinated, but we can't ask you, so it doesn't matter. You don't even go to the point of stating if you're fully vaccinated because it means nothing.
The thing is, though, the only people who have a problem are the ones who aren't getting vaccinated, because if you're fully vaccinated, you'll quite happily pull a card out.
Exactly. And I suppose at the end of the day, I think me and you talked about it, Tracy. It's like if you're not fully vaccinated and you're prepared to not wear a mask, that's on your shoulders.
It's more of a bureaucracy type thing, really. They're not going to go out and say nobody wear a mask. They're just going to go and make the statement of whatever the CDC or whatever governing official is going to say, and they'll follow that. And even the people that higher up that say that know as well that by saying what they're saying is also going to spark some kind of debate or something, whether or not. But then you go back to laws and you can't really be asking for certain things. Now, it goes back down to the business itself, right? There are still businesses down here that require you to wear a mask.
Right.
And not even if you're vaccinated, they just, like I went to the mall the other day, prime example, every store was kind of different.
Yep.
Some of them were like not even assigned to wear a mask, right? Not even if you're vaccinated, no, come in. Some said, hey, you got to be vaccinated. And some, like, I even saw them. I went into one store. Yeah, one lady had her mask off. They're like, hey, you got to put a mask on.
Right. So if it's a private establishment, that private establishment can require it, just like Disney, right? So even though Florida isn't requiring it, Disney can still require it. But honestly, Lee and Tracy, that's how this has been. I don't know. I think that Chris can probably verify this for Florida as well, but this is pretty much how it's been for the entirety of this pandemic in the South. Like, we've had these laws and, the different counties and states have had laws, but there's no enforcement unless it's just by a private entity. Like the store is really strict about it and they might enforce it. But as far as like anybody actually getting in trouble for not wearing it, even though there's a statewide mandate, there's no such thing as getting in trouble for it. So
yeah,
whereas I've seen it
it's
enforced
pretty much
been
strict. Like that down here. I mean, for the most part, up until the last few months, obviously, for the most part, like places are like, hey, you got to wear masks, this and that, and there's some places that are just really lax and don't really care. So then you'll see it, less mask wearing there.
Yeah.
But where we are now, it's basically it's more of a free for all thing, right?
Yep.
It's you don't need to wear a mask anywhere you go. If you're not vaccinated, you don't want to wear a mask, you're taking the risk. But it's probably the same person that was taking that risk before. So
exactly.
Unfortunately, it's, the only person I think that it kind of, bothers a little bit is probably the employees that work there because they don't really have the choice to not be there.
Yeah.
But they're wearing masks. But even some places that I've seen, because it's also like, I don't know if they've talked about this, but even like Publix and different, places where like all the employees are still wearing masks. I'm seeing now some wearing masks and some not. So I guess they're allowing their employees to also follow those guidelines and not completely. So it's kind of phasing its way into, not wearing masks. Hopefully,
Yep. That's just how it is here. That's not universal. It's just how it is here. Like as soon as all those announcements came out by the CDC, everybody like went and burned their masks. It was like overnight. Done with it.
It was same day. Yeah. It was like
yeah.
Yeah, it's just so weird because over here, until the government turn around, which hopefully is supposed to be in like the next couple of weeks, say no masks, you have to wear a mask if you go inside a shop or a store or a supermarket or whatever it is. It's a blanket thing across the whole country, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
I mean, whether places enforce it or not, a different matter, but the rule is there.
I think if they don't, they run the risk of getting fined. Because we're still having to check into places.
What's your guys like country-wide vaccination rate?
I honestly don't know at this point.
Okay. Because I know like down here it's, I don't know, Michelle, if you know the number better than I do.
I don't either.
It's more than 50%. It's
pretty good.
It's gotten really well. Yeah. In the past month or so, especially, I mean, vaccinations, anybody can get it. If you want one today, you can go out and get your vaccine today. There is no...
As long as you're old enough. I think it's what, ages 12 and up now?
12 and up, yeah.
So we're not
but what
even
I'm
at
saying
that
is
yet.
like before it was much more difficult, right? There was a waiting list and everything. That's all gone. Like
now it's super
there's
easy
no
to get it.
shortage, super easy to get it. And that's kind of the guidance that they've been following, especially the CDC, right? So I'm very much, if I believed what the CDC said before, I need to believe what they say now.
Yep.
And I can't pick and go, oh, I'm still going to wear my mask because, well, if they're saying I can do this, then I'm going to probably do that. So that's the reason why they've been kind of giving those guidances, is because of the vaccination rates that we have here and the readily availability of that vaccine in order to get it. So
as of right now, it's 2 days ago, the US was at 42.3% population fully vaccinated, and we were at 41.5%.
Does it show the percentage of the first vaccine? Because 41 is both. I know we were way past 50 on single.
The doses given, 302 million. Fully vaccinated, 139 million.
Yeah. So that's pretty up there.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I'm excited to go back to Universal
Yeah,
and
we
not
know.
have to wear that dang mask.
I'll still be wearing it.
I'm excited to go back and do that, especially being outside.
You've got
I mean, we
18
are
months to go.
going pretty soon. I'll
Yeah,
probably
but I wet
still
hay fever as well.
wear it at some places inside just because I'm not ready to have hot breath down my neck.
Yeah.
And just because. But that's my choice. Hey, I can do that.
Exactly.
Doesn't harm anybody else. So
I'm looking forward to HHN with no mask because I was really in the back of my head kind of worried about that because doesn't matter what season it is. I am so hot during HHN because of all the walking. So I was
that's
really
what it is, Michelle.
dreading
You tell
that.
yourself that it's because of all the walking. Yeah.
Well, what else is it?
All the friggin' screaming and jumping on the ground that you do.
Well, yeah, that could have something to do with it.
All the workout on your arms, pulling on
Well, it's
people's
also all the
shoulders.
crowds. You know, the lines are like there's just so many bodies, and we're all stuck in these little tiny areas with no circulation. And
it does tend to get a lot more humid once the sun goes down during horror nights.
It's not humid, that's breath.
Yeah.
that's why I got my mask on.
Anyway, Chris, let's
By the way, can we talk about the Infinity Gauntlet of donuts, by the way? I have an excuse to order 5 donuts because they're colored?
Yeah.
Are you going to
me?
collect them?
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to put them on each finger, then eat them that way.
Awesome. I like it.
That's funny.
So I'm genuinely surprised that Fievel's opened up. I'm surprised that any of that was going to open back up. I thought that whole area closing would see the nail in the coffin as far as Kid Zone goes, because I also believe that because Poseidon's Fury hasn't reopened, I don't think you will see that attraction reopen ever either.
I think it's a money thing. Like if they close that, that's like a pretty big area of the park. And I don't think they have any intentions of doing anything with it right now.
Well, and it's summer coming, so they need somewhere for all the little youngins to go.
Oh, there is
If I
a
had
place
kids,
for all
I'd
the
throw them in that area
There
and
is a
just
place
walk
for all
away.
the little kids to go. It's called Disney World.
Yeah, I knew. You're nothing if not predictable.
Everyone listening knew what I was going to say, so it's fine. I like to please the public.
It's just the rest of us that have to suffer.
Of course. Chris, we're going to talk about it. Velocicoaster opens in like 3 days. When are you going down?
I will be up there before, I forgot the exact date. It's before the end of June. So in the next couple weeks.
Awesome.
Sweet.
So I will be there to, bask in its glory and finally get to feel what a Velociraptor feels like.
Did you forget the name there for a second?
I didn't know where I was going with that, but that's where I ended off at.
Neither did I. I was getting a
I
bit
know,
worried.
It ended up sounding a little naughty, to be honest.
Well, it depends how thrilling that ride is. So we'll see.
It has been a long time since I've done what I'm hoping to do, a Producers Club Roundtable in the next few weeks of people who have ridden it. I think Kenneth, your co-host, Michelle, is definitely going to be on there, considering he's ridden it about 40 times at this point.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk to people about it, and also probably going to be very sad because it's going to be like another 18 months before I get to go on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Still haven't heard anything bad about that ride. So
No.
I am super stoked. and now we can get pressed pennies,
Yes.
which Alexa will be very happy about.
So those in the Producers Club, Chris, you will be getting a shopping list for Producers Club giveaway. So if you want to join the Producers Club, I'll give it a quick plug now. Velocicoaster merch will be one of the giveaways this year if Chris goes for it.
I'll go for it. It may get, quote, lost in the mail, but I'll go for it.
See, I was so surprised to hear about the press penny machine.
Oh, bugger off.
Lee comes to me and he goes, "Oh, there's a press penny machine for the Velocicoaster, blah, 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 blah." And I just looked at him and I was like, "Yeah, I told you 3 days ago."
I was watching Shelby Honier, one of the creative team behind Velocicoaster. It's funny how I love the fact that the creative team behind the rides get as excited over stuff as the fans do. That she was bombing through Islands of Adventure looking for this press penny machine, and when she found it, she was absolutely buzzing.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Alexa is a fiend for press pennies. She has
I
her
know.
look. She has all that stuff. Although I don't know if this was talked about, but all the press pennies went up.
Are they now 2 pence?
No, it's what?
It used to be 2 quarters and a penny, didn't it?
Yeah, now it's $1.
What?
What?
Damn, for one pressed penny?
For 1 penny, it's $1.
Look at
Oh
that.
my gosh.
$5 for all 4, or something like, or 5, or something like that, or 6. I don't know. It's $1, and we were like,
So they've
"What's
had to
going on with
change all the
inflation?"
machines.
I guess they will have
What?
had to change all
What's
the machines,
a
yeah.
ridiculous thing.
Yeah,
They'll
and
sell
they're
them.
also changing. The other thing that she loves doing with the pennies, and she is an expert. Like, she literally teaches people at the park, is the little spinny thing, right? You can't have it right on the little arrow. You got to go like right before it to get it right in the center of that penny.
Okay.
And they've taken away that as well. It's now just click the button and it does it.
yeah.
And she hates that.
Yeah.
She literally skips those machines.
Yeah, because it's much better doing it
You've got
yourself.
to wind it yourself and you
Yeah.
feel that bite. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
much
you-
more of
you
an
know,
experience, isn't it?
You get a kid to do it. And you watch them
Exactly.
struggling.
Because you have to take over when it gets to the actual penny. Because
When the penny goes in there, yeah. Oh, this is easy. I got it.
And then, no, can't do it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, well, I guess I
No.
won't be leaving payment at the top of the machines for random people to find anymore then.
Yeah, somebody just sees $1 like, oh, thanks.
It'd be interesting to see whether sales of pressed pennies drop by more than 50%.
That'd be interesting. Also, Finnegan's bar's open. Awesome. Finally, get to hang out there. Because before it was like these weird windows that you can only stay there for a few minutes and then head out.
It would be nice to sit at the bar and actually have a drink.
Yes.
last time I
and
was
talk
in-
to the bartenders, which are all amazing over
Never
there.
done it.
The last time I
Ever.
was in Finnegan's, I fell asleep in the corner because it was freezing.
Next time we're there, we will go to the bar and have a drink. How
Yes,
about that?
definitely.
Please. All right. I think, did we completely destroy Lotto things?
I think so.
Little things.
Okay. All right. Let's keep the good news and momentum going. Michelle, give us some more awesome news.
Alrighty. So, Universal Orlando Resort has announced that they are increasing the starting base rate to $15 per hour from its current $13 an hour and giving more than 18,000 current team members a raise based on the new rates and their time with the company. Woohoo! That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So they become the first major Orlando theme park to raise base rate to $15. This announcement represents the single largest wage increase in Universal Orlando history. The new rates will become effective June 27th and will impact full-time and part-time hourly positions, as well as entry-level salaried roles. And they are quoted saying, "We are excited about our future and we want team members who will be excited to be part of that journey," said John Sprules, who is the Executive Vice President and Chief Administrative Officer for Universal Parks and Resorts. He continues, "This is about taking care of both our current team members and those who will be joining our team. We know a great guest experience begins with our team members, and we will continue to provide the best work experience we can." Universal Orlando is currently looking to hire thousands of full-time and part-time team members for the summer, and perks include great benefits, including health insurance plans for both full-time and part-time workers.
Wow.
Yeah. Educational benefits, complimentary guest passes, exclusive discounts, and more. Jobs are currently available in all areas, including attractions, aquatics, food services, culinary, merchandise, custodial, warehouse, entrance operations, call center sales, and more. Interested candidates can apply online by visiting universalorlandojobs.com. Whew,
You can take your pick.
I am just filling the form in now. I wish. That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, hats
Good
off to
on
you.
Yeah,
Universal for doing this.
Yeah. Especially in this current climate as well.
I know it's-
They'll have
Oh, yeah.
taken a hit.
And I know it sucks that all the people that got laid off last year, but hopefully a lot of them will come back and at a higher rate of pay from that as well. It will be...
That would
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
amazing.
After we interview all of them, then they can go back.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because you probably think how many SeaWorld employees have been laid off, how many Busch Gardens, how many Disney World employees had laid off, and then jobs start appearing. Where are those people going to go when they look at... They've just raised their base rate to $15. I'm off up to Universal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and this is a really good move on them to do. And this is not to get into where it should have been prior, right? That's a whole different conversation altogether. But this is a great move. I hope we see this, spreading throughout not just the theme park industry, but everywhere else. But good job on Universal for taking the lead on this. And hopefully it sparks a little movement there.
Definitely.
Brings some good quality candidates over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, from team members we know, if anyone's listening and thinking of going for a job, team members we know say they are a fantastic company to work for. Mm-hmm. And that's not just saying that because we love Universal Orlando. We know a lot of team members.
That's straight from the horse's mouth.
I had Tracy was with me, I think we had a huge conversation with a team member friend of us last year when we were over. And that person could not sing their praises any more than they did. I will say I'm not going to give any hints of who it was, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can also just see the comparison. Last time I went to the Rat, it was a pretty bad experience. So, people weren't happy over there.
No.
Yeah, I've been hearing complaints for sure.
Well, Michelle, as you know, I am also planning another roundtable discussion at some point, so we will hold off on that one because that is a whole different conversation. It'll be very interesting. We've talked about on here before that who's going to end up coming out of this pandemic the better of the two resorts. It's a very interesting conversation.
Yeah, very. Very. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we talked about news, right? We talked about pay raises. I'm getting a little hungry. Tracy, get us some cake.
I will do my best. Okay, it's actually a short one for birthdays this half of the month. We are going to start off on the 12th of June with the lovely Heather Vale's birthday. Happy birthday, Heather.
Happy birthday, Heather.
Happy birthday.
And then the following day, the 13th of June, is the lovely Sam Naj's birthday. Happy birthday, Sam.
Happy birthday, Nobend.
Happy birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños, buddy.
It might fly up and hit me.
So what Lee means by that is, hop in your plane, come and see us.
There you go, exactly.
And he'll treat you to whatever you want.
I won't.
And the 14th of June, it is a lovely Tyler Gallinana's birthday. Happy birthday, Tyler.
Happy birthday. He's about 45.
Happy birthday.
I saw a picture with
I know, I remember
his
he
brother. I was like,
little.
holy crap, he's not a little kid
No, he's
anymore.
not a little one. Yeah. So cake for 3 there. Although, as we record today, the 7th of June, it's actually the 31st birthday of Universal Studios Florida. So happy birthday, Universal Studios! Woo!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Never looked better.
Looks pretty. I was going to say, it looks pretty good for 31.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Way better than I do.
that deserves a pretty big cake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But in its defense, it's gotten a lot of surgery done on it.
It really
so-
has.
Yeah.
It's had pretty much a complete makeover
Yeah.
at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get some Botox and I'll see how I compare.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm trying to think. Was it 25 when Thomas and Lynette were there for the 25th anniversary and they got to open the park that day?
yeah?
Yeah, I'd love
Wow.
to do that.
Yeah.
Nice.
That would be awesome. So yes, happy birthday, guys. I hope you have a great day and lots of cake.
Yes.
Definitely. Now, if you also would like to have your birthday read out in such an awesome way, because who wouldn't, come along, come and join us at the Producers Club. It's a great little not cult. We've got another chat, and we have
Bonus
bit of
podcasts.
nerds, but
That, everyone in the Producers Club got the unedited version
yes.
of our Barney show from last week, and it
Yeah.
was very different.
Lee's very good.
They
at that.
loved it.
They loved it.
Oh, yeah, they
So
really
we
did.
we may have to have some more of those episodes.
Yeah.
Make sure to join the producer cult and club.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We are
What they're
literally
called.
at the point where renewals for this year are taking place as of right now,
Yeah.
and it officially begins on the 1st of August. So, yeah, we're getting around to that time.
Yeah. So if you're interested, drop us a line for more information. It's worth it. We have a lot of fun. So to do that, just email us at uuopproducers@gmail.com.
Double P. Don't forget it's double P. I know you're saying, but people won't. I wish I'd changed it now. It should just be whatever.
Okay.
UUOPP reducers.
Yeah.
Reducers.
Producers.
PP reducers. Why is the infomercial already starting to play in my head? Do you have trouble with too much PP?
Let's
Yes,
we're gonna
please.
take a quick commercial break to keep the lights on, and we'll be right back.
Have you taken a stroll down Diagon Alley and visited Gringotts Bank? Taken a ride through New York with Jimmy Fallon? Visited the Truffler Trees in Zeus Landing or hung out with a real-life Transformer? No? Then what are you waiting for? At Universal Orlando Resort, there truly is an option for everyone. Or if you're leaning a little more towards pixie dust rather than ones and portions, Disney destinations around the globe await your arrival. No matter the adventure, our sponsors have you covered. Be sure to let the experts at Mouse Muggle Travel Company take care of all your travel needs. Earning the distinction of being an earmarked agency specializing in Disney destinations, as well as becoming one of the first to be named a U Preferred agency with Universal Parks and Resorts vacations. Mouse Muggle Travel Company will ensure you receive top-rate customized service. Just visit mousemuggle.com to fill out a non-obligation quote request, or send your request to info@mouseandmuggle.com. Their team can take care of you no matter where in the world you go. With a flick of their wand and a little bit of pixie dust, the process will be so seamless, some might even say it's simply magical.
All right, welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed that break.
Yeah, I had a nice
Yeah.
PP.
Michelle, are you a bit more awake now?
Not really. Sorry.
Well, so we have a new Rate My Crepe from Xavier.
What up, guys? It is Xavier. I'm back with another crepe. This week I have the lemon blueberry crepe. This crepe, it has lemon curd, lemon mascarpone, lemon pound cake, as well as whipped cream on top and fresh blueberries. This crepe is absolutely delicious. But yes, this crepe is absolutely delicious. I rate it a 4.5. Again, it's not that whole 5 points that you guys are looking for, but the only reason it's not a 5 is because it is not that holiday dinner crepe that they offered last year around Thanksgiving. That crepe was absolutely delicious. Every time I came to Universal, I had to get that crepe. But we're talking about this lemon blueberry crepe. Who would have thought that you could put fresh pound cake inside of a crepe? Universal did. They thought of it. It's absolutely delicious. Make sure you guys come out to Universal and get this crepe. I'm going to eat it because my mask is falling down. See you guys later.
If you listen in the background, you can see how long ago we've been sitting on that clip because you can hear the Mardi Gras music in the background.
You never know. They probably extended another month.
That would surprise me. It's a year-round thing.
That is the one, as far as the sweet crepes go, that is the one I am looking forward to the most. I am a huge lemon fan.
Same. Yes.
Go get it, man.
Chris, don't tease.
Sorry.
If only.
We can just ship it to him.
I mean, I'm not quite sure how it would get over, but I'd try it. I'm up for anything.
I can't ship it because it'll take 4 months to get there.
Just brush off the ants.
The mold.
They add to the flavour.
Yeah.
Crunch.
And if you want to be part of this, just record us a message rating any and all crepes that you've tried from Central Park Crepes out of 5. Now, 1 being bleh, and 5 being hell yeah. And send them to us at podcast@uuopodcast.com.
There was a whole thread in the Producers Club today about this very topic. Some very snarky in that group is what I will say.
It was
right
a great
now.
thread. I loved it.
Yes. Producers, I love you all.
I can't imagine any of them being snarky.
Oh, Sam was the ringleader.
What? No.
No. Yeah, I believe it.
All right. So even though we've had not that much news going on, we are going to discuss Universal's recent blog post, The Complete Guide to Popeye and Bluto's Bilge-Rat Barges at Universal Studios. Or no, that's Islands of Adventure. I can't talk today. Over to you, Tracy.
I think you just owned it and left it, and let's just go.
And why not? Okay, so this ride is pure, simple, laugh out loud fun. So if you're anywhere on the fence about riding this impeccably themed and raucous good time water ride on your next visit to Universal Orlando Resort, I'm here to tell you, just do it. Now here's a quick rundown of everything you ought to know about this Toon Lagoon staple in Islands of Adventure.
The story is as old as time. Boy meets girl, boy loves girl, boy has to face an 18-foot octopus to rescue girl from longtime nemesis. At least that's the story here when Olive Oil, Popeye's best girl, is taken by Bluto. On the ride, you'll join Popeye as he embarks on a whitewater rafting adventure to save his love.
I don't think I've ever taken notice of the actual story that's going on in that attraction at all.
It's nice. It's fun.
Leave the romantic.
Like, I see the stuff that's going on, but I've never actually kind of put it together as an overarching story of the ride. I'm usually too busy getting absolutely drenched.
Yeah, I'm too busy trying to avoid the drenching. Not that you can, but you know.
Yeah. So to catch you up, Popeye and Olive Oil are comic characters from the early 1900s. He was a sailor. She was a flapper.
Sounds like an average
What is a flapper? Because when
a dancer.
You don't know what a flapper is?
No.
It's a dancer.
Right,
It's
okay.
the dancer from the
20s.
40s. You know, they have little short hairdos and little headbands around their hair, and they kind of dance.
Oh, a stripper. Okay.
I don't think
There's
that's
no
strippers
poles
then.
involved.
You don't have to have a pole to be a stripper.
However,
Thank you, Lee.
they did show their ankles, and it was very risque at the time.
Ooh.
Wow.
Well, I can't.
With
can't
or without
beat a bit of
stockings, you know. And they both often gain superhuman strength by eating spinach.
I didn't know Olive Oil ate spinach and got super strength.
She has done it before.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder if this was all promoted by the Spinach organization at that time. That's interesting.
The spinach organization. Who was that
Yeah,
like?
there's got to be some like complete like organization behind
Of course
spinach.
there was. It was all a government thing, wasn't it, to get people
Yeah,
to eat
for
the
sure.
worst vegetable on the planet.
That is not the worst
then
vegetable on the
took
planet.
over. Now, as for Bluto, he's your standard big ol' bully who is cruel and constantly vying to swoop in and steal Olive Oil from Popeye. A nemesis if there ever was one.
I like Bluto.
He's awesome.
Now, the ride. This is a truly perfect group experience in the parks, as the ride seats 12 riders at a time. Does it?
It's big. It's a big...
I didn't realise it was that big. I always thought it was 8.
Yeah, if you're pregnant, 13.
or if you're all pregnant.
You shouldn't be on it.
I don't... yeah, probably
Yeah.
not.
So you'll be seated in a circular raft that will meander down a canyon of rapids and waterfalls, twisting, turning, dipping all the way to the finish. Now, has it been mentioned yet that you will get wet on this ride? The team that designed it made certain of the fact. You'll be sprayed from above, splashed from all sides, and pretty much drenched all over.
Yeah.
Now, Tracy, wasn't it you that didn't get wet once?
Yes, I managed to come off that with barely a drip.
And then we did it again.
And I did it again, and I got everything.
4 times in a row we rode this on our second trip in 05.
It's a phenomenal ride.
It really is. But Tracy, unfortunately, isn't a wet... doesn't like being in theme parks
I like
wet.
water park. I like water rides. I just don't like being wet afterwards.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. Like, that's
So
why
you pretty much have to either bring like a change of clothes or do it on your way out of the park when you're going back to go to the pool or something.
Normally we'll have a specific day for water rides and she'll bring a bag and a change of clothes and a towel and stuff and go and get changed.
I couldn't even do the walk back. I would have to be changed.
Or if you're in the middle of summer, just a bathing suit will get you dry in probably 20 seconds in that heat. So
just like to point out, nobody needs to see this in a bathing suit.
I like to add to the the ambience of Islands of Adventure. So if I'm going on a water ride, I like to walk around wet afterwards because it's funny for other people. You know me, I like to play the idiot. And it's funny. It's funny watching, oh my God, he must have just shut the face. Been on
I don't
that.
mind the wet clothes so much as
Shoes.
it is as the wet shoes. So I guess if you wear the right
Yeah.
wet shoes, like Keens or some kind of sandals, it'd be fine.
I just
Even
take
the
them
wet
off.
clothes is
You're not supposed to,
gross.
but I just take them off and
It
shove
just
them in the middle.
doesn't bother me. And, well, actually saying that, I haven't been on this 2013. We haven't done a lot of things since 2013, by the way.
No.
Yeah, you're older now, so maybe you hate more things.
That's
Everybody
maybe
hates more
true.
things when they get older.
Petition to have Chris removed from the show.
Why? What's
I
it?
didn't
I'm
say
actually-
you, Tracy.
I
I
was gonna
only
say,
said
Crab-
Lee.
Okay, that's okay, because I'm actually getting younger.
I know you are.
Thank you.
You're
All
sucking
right.
Lee's
you,
age out of
you're
him.
sucking something, and it's not my age at the moment.
Oh my!
Wow. All I'll say is you
Sure.
wish.
Moving on.
Sign up for the Producers Club.
If you've got a kiddo or two that may be concerned about the amount of scary drops in this ride, let me assuage your or their fears now. While there is a ton of water involved, there's no scary drop or plummet on this ride. Trust me, you'll laugh a lot more than you'll scream on this one.
I don't know. There's a canyon in the middle of it that's not particularly steep, but it's quite. I think it drips, like it dips to the right and then round to the left. Again, it's quite, because you're kind of enclosed in this canyon. I can imagine
You
a
do
lot
get
of kids
bounced
would be
around a
quite,
bit.
but there isn't, not like River Adventure or Dudley Do Right.
Dudley
Yeah.
Wright's drops are awesome.
Dudley Do Right's drop is one of those drops that you look at it and you think, oh, it's steep, and you don't realise how steep it is until you come over the top of it and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
it's quite scarily steep when you come over the top of it.
it is.
Am I also the only person that did not know what assuage was? Because that's an awesome word.
No, I don't know what it means. I guess
Means
it
satisfy.
means, yeah,
Make less intense. That's awesome.
I guess
Yeah,
Chris
it's a good
Googled
word.
it.
Yeah. All right. Keep an eye out for the multiple people who will be trying to get you even more wet with their water cannons.
Yes.
Located at both Me Ship, the Olive Playground, and the bridge to Sweet Haven are multiple water cannons for guests to splash you. And I guarantee you there will be people there ready to splash you, because I've dropped like $20
Yep.
one time. It's the most satisfying thing to
Oh my
do
God,
if you're
Chris.
just wandering around.
Can I give you a tip then, Chris?
Is it a way to do it for free?
Go to Me Ship the Olive. The ones there are free.
Yeah, but are the angles as good?
Yes,
'Cause-
they're much better
yeah?
because you get them from a much higher. So if you can get them, it comes down with a bit more force because you way high above them.
I believe the second from the right was the most effective.
Here's the only thing about that, and this is more narcissistic side of me, right? is they're still on the ride when they're going through Me Ship the
Yeah.
Olive, and they're expecting to get wet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so at the
This
end, you
little
think,
turn,
yeah.
I've caught people, and this is the best, and I'm sorry if you're listening and it was you. I've caught people taking off the raincoat because they're like, the ride's over, and boom, hit them with a cannon. Most
Yes.
satisfying feeling.
That's evil.
No,
Oh,
You know
you
what?
wait, and
No,
you
no.
wave at them so they
Yeah.
look at you and not the cannon. It's so much fun.
Yep.
Do it.
And the ones who are wearing the ponchos, they're the ones that should get wet.
And that's also the
Oh, yeah.
same with Dudley Do Right, because you've come down the drop, you've got that total splash, and then you come round the corner in front of those as well and get it full in the face. And everyone's like just sort of sweeping the water off the face, think
Yeah.
they're done, and then you get them again. They're awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So ride details. The height requirement here is 42 inches or 106.7 centimeters. What's 42 inches?
3'6".
3'6". So short. It offers child swap, so you can get a better one. It accepts Universal Express. There are lockers available, and
Which aren't free.
No, they aren't
The
free.
water ride ones aren't free.
No.
I hate that.
there
They
is
know how to get you.
There is a covered centre section of each raft for you to place any belongings in, which I always use. But I also definitely recommend putting any electronics in a locker or in a bag to protect from water. I would say in a locker, just to be sure.
Yeah, those center sections are always soaked too.
We always used to take like Ziploc bags and put your phone and stuff in there and your wallet.
Yeah.
Yes, speaking of wallets, if you use a locker, please take your wallet with you.
See, it was a bit so right. I've told this story before. We went in first early doors, and we rode Dudley Do Right, and then we went, and that was the day we did Popeye and Bluto's Bilge-Rat Barges 4 times, and we used the lockers over by Dudley Do Right, and you get an hour free, and you get lost in the moment, and we got on Dudley at 10 o'clock, and we were just getting off Popeye, because we stayed on it. We didn't even get off and go back around. They let us ride it.
So quiet.
nice.
Just stay on for 4 goes round because it was dead. We got off and we were doing the obligatory sort of dog shake to get all the water off when this woman runs past with the kids and shouts, "Come on, kids, it's 11 o'clock." And I go, "Oh, the locker's like, I have to pay." So you get to the locker and your free time's run out and you have to pay. The problem is all your money is in the locker.
Yeah.
What do you do? I panicked. I didn't know
yes.
what to do. Luckily, there was a young couple next to us that borrowed us some money.
$2.
There's not a team member there to help you in the lockers?
You've got to remember that was only our second trip to America, and I didn't know the theme parks that well at that point. So actually,
Lee didn't even speak the language. So.
No.
asking a person was the last thing I would have considered at that point. We ended up getting it out anyway, but it's just an interesting thing to think about. Because you wouldn't necessarily take your money on with you, so then how are you supposed to get your crap out the locker if you haven't come back?
Or you could just go put your stuff in the lockers at Hulk and run back to the...
Well, it's a similar thing with when you're opening a locker, using your pass to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of people put their passes away, and then that's why you need a team member there.
Yeah.
Well, passes are waterproof at the end of the day.
Yeah, no, but I mean, just people throw the lanyard in there. Like, I don't want this getting
just
wet.
chuck everything in. Yeah, exactly.
It's just, it's natural.
Yeah.
So just make sure you've got the means to pay for a locker if you run over. There is a people dryer located nearby if you want to purchase some time to dry off, or just stand under some red spotlights.
Just use the sun. The sun will do a better job. The terrible. Please.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Way cheaper.
We have rode many rides together. I've never ridden a water ride with either of you two at this point.
True.
Yeah, and you probably won't.
Oh, what?
I don't really ride the water rides very much.
As long as you're there during summertime, you'll find me on a water ride with you.
Right, cool. I think...
I'll ride the Jurassic one, but...
Nope, still only summer.
Right,
I'm
Chris,
a South Floridian. It's got to be warm.
Me and you next time in September, or even I'll go October. I'm not bothered. November. When we over? November.
I'll do the Jurassic one anytime because I hardly ever get wet on that one. But the other two I do.
Challenge accepted.
Bring a bottle of water.
Challenge? Like, how
Michelle,
are you going to guarantee that I get soaked?
Because I can guarantee you will get wet on it. Because I have never been on that ride and never not got wet.
I have.
Wait, Jurassic Park?
Yep.
Oh, you can do it, definitely.
99% of the time that I go on that ride, I don't get wet at all.
Depends where you sit.
The statement I have made is I have never been on that ride and not got wet. So the thing is, Michelle, so basically you've got the immovable object and the whatever it is, the unstoppable thing of me and Michelle. She never gets wet. I always get wet. Who's got the more power? It'll be an interesting thing. So Michelle, you and I front row River Adventure.
And I'll just be in the back row with my Infinity Donut Gauntlet watching you guys fight.
No, there'll be no fighting.
That sounds like fun. Let's do it, yeah.
Well, if I'm not included, I'll just hold Lee's wallet and go and buy everything
you
in the
won't
shop.
ride them anyway.
And
Apparently I'm not invited.
We'll record while we're doing it.
Now that could be fun.
Yeah, we'll commentate.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, back to Popeye. After you ride, be sure to head over to meet Popeye and Olive Oil. They'll be thrilled to hear that you joined Popeye on his quest to save Olive Oil, and you can capture a picture with the couple to commemorate the adventure. Pro tip, download the official Universal Orlando Resort app for details on when Popeye and Olive Oil will be available for meet and greets.
Now that's disappointing that Bluto's not a character because I've met him before.
Yeah.
Because he wrote, "You stink" in my autograph book.
Yes, I did.
Aw, that's funny.
Yeah, it's weird how he isn't there. Because like you say, he used to be. Because he always
like a
used
talking character? Or no?
No. But then I always remember meeting Popeye and Olive Oil over at the entrance of Universal Studios Florida. Because I've got pictures for it somewhere. And they were both face characters. They were brilliant, actually.
Yeah, I've met them inside of IOA before with face characters like that talk to you.
Yeah.
All right. So whether you're thinking you need to buy a new dry ensemble for the remainder of your day, or just want to stock up on some Popeyes merchandise, head to Toon Extra after your ride. The spot has plenty of souvenirs and items that pay homage to classic cartoon characters and even a few new ones.
New ones.
New characters.
Interesting. Probably
Rick and
Secret Life.
Morty, possibly.
That
Who
would be
knows?
awesome. Oh, can you
Yeah.
imagine? I've just started watching Rick and Morty again in prep for the new season. Universal need to do a Rick and Morty land. It would be amazing.
Yeah. They literally just did a whole episode about it. They can just copy that and
Yeah.
make that into a land.
Yeah, well, you've got, what's the Jurassic Park? What's it called? The inner space episode. What's it called?
It's one of my. It was my favourite one.
I can't think what the thing's called.
It was Anatomy Park.
That's the one.
Yeah.
And there's a board game of it that I
Yeah.
need desperately.
Oh, it would be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. For a tip or two, while I have you, apparently is the script here. The person who wrote this says, I personally like riding this ride at the end of the day in the parks. That way I can get soaked. You are going to get soaked. And then head out for the evening without dealing with very wet clothes.
Hang on.
But you are still dealing with very wet
They
clothes.
like to ride it at the end of the day and then go out for the evening without dealing with... But they're wet. You haven't said you're going back to your hotel room or getting changed or anything.
I think it means then head out of the park for the
Yeah.
evening.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. You could also just wear water-friendly clothing for your day in the parks. I also think if it's an especially hot day, which Florida is prone to have, you can use this ride as a midday cool-off. Your call.
So water-friendly clothing, your birthday suit. Would you get chucked out at the park for that, do you think?
Not only if it wasn't your birthday.
All right, then he'll wear a poncho and nothing else.
Wait, the see-through ones or the yellow ones?
See-through ones.
Okay.
Oh my.
Oh, can you imagine it with a bit of like condensation
Look,
underneath?
everyone knows I'm not going to do that, but no, I'm not going to challenge someone else to.
Oh no.
Well, I've worn like a
Here we
bathing,
go.
like swim trunks on there. Could you wear like a Speedo on there?
No, who wants to wear
Would
this?
you
Claim yourself
smugglers?
European?
There's some
No.
pretty skimpy bikinis
Ugh.
on walking around the parks during the summer. That's for sure.
Okay.
I think I've even seen like
How'd
bare
you see me?
butts.
I know.
And that wasn't the summer. It was December. Come on.
Yeah.
In your thong.
Yeah. It's the only time I bring it up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, fun facts, aside from one you just learned. Just if I haven't made it clear yet, it is a fact that you will get wet on this ride.
I mean,
Really?
They're not wrong, are they? Let's be
No.
honest.
No.
No. Popeye and Bluto's Bilge-Rat Barges is one of the original rides in Islands of Adventure, and it opened the same day as the park, May 28th, 1999.
Like pretty much every other ride that's in that park
Yeah.
right now.
That's true.
The ride takes a total of 7 minutes, making it one of the longest durations at Universal Orlando Resort. Once you and your crew have had your spinach and feel strong enough for the task at hand, join Popeye to rescue Olive Oil and laugh a whole lot.
I would say being 7 minutes long, it is the longest ride on Universal property because I seem to remember them pimping Kong as being the longest attraction, and that's 6.5 minutes.
Oh no,
right,
Fast and the Furious feels like the longest ride on property.
And this does feel a lot longer as well.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Michelle. It lasts an entire year, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
I want to
ride
ride
it now.
I'm going to, one of these days. So, do you know what?
Do you want to finish sentence?
Johnny Awesome. I'm in memory of Johnny Awesome. At one day, I'm going to go and I'm going to leave all you behind.
Good.
And I'm going to ride Fast and Furious back to back to back to back as many times as I can in one day.
So with the length of that queue and all that, 3 times, wow.
No, I'm sure the team members will let me through.
Yep, 5 times then. Some lofty heights there.
Won't be 5 times.
Oh, man.
That sounds awesome.
I hope you do it, Lee. I really do.
I'm dragging you
Tracy
in.
and I'll go have a girls' day.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll join the girls for a girls' day too.
Yep.
Screw it.
Yeah,
Sweet.
in your bikini.
Just wear your thong.
Yeah,
Wear
exactly.
Your thong.
Yeah, for sure. Just make
Okay,
sure it's
cool.
December.
Awesome.
Wow.
All right.
Well, what an interesting show that has been.
Yeah.
Michelle's knackered
That's-
and has barely spoke, but still managed to be snarky as hell as usual.
Good.
Chris is showing a side of him I didn't know existed.
What,
That's
the
because of the
backside?
thong, remember?
Hey! Oh, wow.
Feels good to be back.
Jimmy, you haven't been away.
I am.
Anyway,
Mentally.
All right. Well, I think we beat down Bilge-Rat Barges as much as we could.
I love it. I love that ride.
Oh, it's a phenomenal ride. Yeah, like I said earlier, it's every summer. Got to ride it.
I just
For sure.
Yeah, because I live with people who don't like water rides. I don't get to go on it very often.
You keep saying that. It's not. It's just about organisation and preparation. I like water rides. I like water parks. I just have to be...
Well, you can go on it by yourself.
It's not the same. It's boring.
You can also find other random weirdos to ride with.
Yep.
Those single rider lines would beg to differ.
I love riding with other people on that ride just because, especially when they've never ridden before, you get to tease them a little bit. You're like, oh, you're fine. It's not going to get that wet. Take off that raincoat. You're good.
Yeah, it is. As far as attractions go in a theme park, it's definitely an experience that is enhanced by, honestly, probably being in a group of like you and a couple of your friends plus a whole group of strangers, because it is fun, especially if you get people who are just completely in it and just have a laugh and laugh at each other when you get wet, or you do that thing when the person opposite you is going backwards down a dip and you do that cringe where you're like, oh my god, you're gonna get wet, even if they aren't, but you just just to wind them up.
You also get a very unique kind of expression when somebody gets wet as opposed from like a drop or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like just to not even beat it further, but I love riding this ride with my dad. My dad's ridden this ride so many times. Okay. He knows the ride. He knows he's going to get wet. He knows everything. Every time he rides it, acts like he's never ridden it and does all the expressions. Oh my God, what's coming up? I'm like, you know what's coming up, but he like does it in a way that gets other people kind of excited. It's hilarious to watch.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's great.
I need to ride with your dad now.
Oh, yeah, it is a good ride.
He's quite the character.
I think if you ever get rid of Toon Lagoon, which, let's be honest, it is dated as hell at this point, I hope that one stays and they retheme it to something. Just put Lord of the Rings in there and The Hobbit and retheme it to that barrel section in there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yes.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Yeah. All right. So we will end with another listener submitted Universal Is. And this one comes from Daniel Livingstone. And all you have to do if you want to be involved is drop us an email to podcast@uuopodcast.com or send via Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter what you think Universal is in 3 words or less. And Daniel says, Universal is like nowhere else. See you next time.
Guess that wraps things up for another unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. You guys did all right. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Pinterest, keyword UUO Podcast. Listen and subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, or anywhere podcasts are found. You can find our blog at uuopodcast.com. Send us your spews, which Lou gets your poo recordings, questions, or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Check out our friends, the Theme Park Duo, and our awesome sponsors, Mouse and Muggle Travel Company. So, until next time, don't give up your day job. Say cheese. See you later.